Hi, this is Sarah Espinosa, and I'm presenting my final project. My project is an instructional design. It's a mobile learning lab that's embedded into my course entitled Introduction to Worship, and I've entitled the project for the course Collaborative Mobile Learning in the course Introduction to Worship. The purpose of the instructional design is to create a mobile learning environment for upper class students enrolled in Norfolk Christian School's online elective program to facilitate collaborative learning through a group performance project that combines Western Christian music with global sounds. So, my mobile learning rationale and objectives was added into my course syllabus, and it also includes my definition of mobile learning. And that states mobile learning enables the learner to access information on a variety of platforms on the go, virtually anywhere there exists the ability to connect to the information. This allows options for devices, location, and delivery of information by providing educational freedom. And my rationale and objectives are because the students come from a variety of backgrounds and are participating in an online course, there is little opportunity for collaboration similar to that of a traditional classroom setting. The course provides a mobile learning project that allows the students to experience collaboration and enhance their teamwork skills, as well as acquiring new skill sets with manipulating applications. The student will learn how to utilize the Soundtrap application and create several projects throughout the semester that provide foundational skills for a collaborative final project with other students in the online classroom. I've also included a pre-class survey and a post-class survey, as you can see on my screen. And this is important because in the pre-class survey, I need to be able to find out if my students are musical or not. It's important if I have a lot of students who are not skilled musically, then I need to pair them with students who are, so that on their collaboration project, they're able to have a greater chance of success by having at least one musician in the class. So as you can see, I have this form. It asks if they sing or play an instrument, can they read music, and then additionally, if they've ever taken an online course before and if they have access to a mobile device. It's really important for me to be able to know those types of things. Then let me go over here to the post-class survey. In the post-class survey, as I'm waiting for it to pull up, I have questions on there on their competency level, how comfortable they feel with their ability to use things like YouTube, Screencastify, and of course, it's unavailable. All right, so as I was saying, this is the post-class survey for my course, and as you can see, it enables the students to share their level of comfort, and that really helps me be able to improve the course in the future and tweak things that may need to be tweaked. At first, I didn't think I needed to have any research questions because I wasn't doing an actual test of the course, but I decided I should add some in because eventually I would like to have this class work for the school. So some of my research questions that I came up with, and this was also encouraged in feedback from my peers, I'm going to see if the students were able to successfully collaborate using the invitation method on the Soundtrap application, and I'll show you how that works a little bit later. I also want to know, is there enough allotted time in the semester for each project? Because this is the first time I'm doing something like this, I'm not sure if I'm expecting too much, and so I'll need to know if the students can handle the amount of work I'm giving them. I also want to know if my projects scaffold well and do they successfully build upon each other so that the students can gain the necessary skills to be able to complete their final project. And my final research question is, were non-musical students successful? As I was saying before, there will be some non-music students in the class, and I really want to make sure that they have the same type of success that my musical students will have. All right, so here's my prototype. It's my course syllabus. I'm working on this in conjunction with another course at UH, and so I've added all of it together to save myself some time. But I'll show you the parts that actually pertain to this project. As I'm scrolling down, you can see I have some Soundtrap assignments here. I've got my mobile learning rationale and objectives right here. And each course, there's 45 lessons that I've done. I have a mobile learning project lesson goal at the top. So here, the students are learning how to use Screencastify and Soundtrap to be able to follow and create their own video tutorials. They're going to be investigating the application, learning how everything works, and then I'm having them create an account, and they just do very basic things at the beginning. And as I said, it kind of scaffolds throughout the semester as they are trying to learn how to do their projects. So some of the big projects I have them do, if we scroll down here, they've got some competency tests. And so here's one. Here's a loops rubric. They're going to learn how to use loops in different tracks. And so they're going to create separate tracks, and they're going to learn how to collaborate together. So each student is going to invite another person in their group, groups of 3, and they're going to each create a track. And by the end, each student will have a project with each student creating a loop on a separate track. Then that's going to build into the same type of thing using instruments. They'll learn how to use instruments within the Soundtrap application. And eventually the goal is to get them to, let's scroll all the way down here. Their final project is collaborating with their same group, and they are going to be finding recordings of music in different countries, and using a hymn, a non-copyrighted hymn, and they're going to do their own project and create an arrangement of the hymn using the sounds of the country that they choose. So, for instance, let's say they like the music of South America and they choose the hymn Amazing Grace. They're going to record together Amazing Grace in the style of the music they've chosen for South America. Then they're going to also have a virtual recital using that. So, in the same way that we're doing this project and I'm narrating it for you, they're going to have a musical recital in the same way, and then the students will give feedback for each recital video. So again, here's my survey questions, but I've got the actual surveys listed elsewhere, and I also have a bibliography with some of the resources that I'm utilizing. All right, so here's a little before. You saw the after, and this is what originally my project looked like. It's pretty basic. I had a lot of information, and so that was the basic part. Now, if I can switch over, you can see, hopefully, here's Schoology. Our school uses this as our learning management platform, or management system, I mean. And so I've got all of my lessons in here in the different folders. And they pair well with the lesson plans from my final project. So most of the mobile learning stuff is going to be in these parts here. There's labs, resources for other teachers who may teach the course. Then here's Soundtrap. And Soundtrap, let's explore it a little bit. Let's go into the studio. So I'm going to be showing the students something similar to this. If it'll pull up. I got some really good feedback from my peers in each section of revision. There were a lot of questions about how the students would know where to find the hymns, and making sure that I didn't take on too big of a project. 45 lessons is a lot, and originally I was going to write all my lesson plans for those 45 lessons, but we decided that that was a little too much for now. So I just did the outlines as you saw. Now, if you go in here, this is Trip Hop. This is the Soundtrap application. So students can come in and they invite each other to collaborate on the screen. They can watch tutorial videos up here, pick settings. They have different instruments. It's really quite an amazing application, and it's available on almost any platform you could want. It's really wonderful. Then, sorry, it's not loading. Let's see here. Anyway, you can see this right here. This is a collaboration. You can invite people into your projects. Sorry that this is taking so long. All right, so let's see if we can play this a little bit. If it'll play. So each student can come in here, they can add new tracks, they can delete these tracks. You can pan right and left, you can mute. So let's turn off the drums, see how that works. And the students are going to learn how to do all these different things before they have to create their own musical chart. So that just gives you a little basic idea about how that goes. You can record here. Can go up here and choose loops and add them in. You just drag and drop in here, add a new track, and we'll just do drums. Can play stuff over here and add it in as you play. It's really cool. I wish I had a lot of time to do a proper demo, but we're limited on time here. So hopefully that gives you kind of an idea of the type of application they're using. So finally moving forward on my project, it's clearly not finished and ready to have students do it. So in the future, I'll need to be adding lots of content, and I plan on making videos, and I estimate it'll probably take me another 6 months to complete this project, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be an excellent addition to the electives that Norfolk Christian School offers, and hopefully being able to see little brief snippets of it will encourage you to check out the Soundtrap app. I think it's not just for music and can be used in many different forums, and I've had such a good time with this class, and great time finding out all the different things about mobile learning. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.